everyone. Let me hear from some people before we start. We're gonna spend approximately an hour because we are going live in the next 15 minutes into live trade. Make sure you get your account ready. Let me put my own account. Make sure you get your account ready. We are gonna hit the oil market now. Let me hear from somebody apart from Felix. Good evening, someone who's very close to who can hear me.
I can hear you, sir.
Okay, so how did you see the first class? Was it what you expected or the expectation? Good evening. I don't know who spoke.
Good evening.
Yeah, okay. Evio Rondo. Good evening. So this is live. Make sure you get the account ready. Depending on the broker you are using, you're allowed to use your broker to avoid issues. If you're comfortable with any broker, just use them. We are gonna trade on live on oil. And one of the reasons, things we consider in going into oil trading on Wednesdays is crude oil inventory. And it's a report we got from EIA. It comes out in the next every Wednesday, mostly Wednesdays. And it's also a measure for demand and supply. So if you check very well on yesterday class, was it yesterday we had a class? I think yesterday, right? So yesterday, right? So yesterday, there was no expectation. So the analysis, they're expecting about minus 0.4 million barrel against what was released last week of minus 3.3 million barrel. So this report is coming out in the next, by 3:30, which is in the next 15 minutes. I hope all of you already know much about oil and gas trading and the things we look out for. So we look out for, oil is not currency, so it's easy to predict. Take note. The price is regulated. It's also easy to predict. The government knows the best price. Government feeds the price okay for buy and price okay for sell. So you as a trader, all you have to know is try to know which price the government. When we by government, we mean by Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries, which is OPEC. They have a particular benchmark that is okay for them for buying and okay for them for selling, which means they have a particular price suitable for the global economy. The US there's also a very big player also have an interest in oil price. So because of that, different oil producing country already has their benchmark. That's why they have to have a production cut agreement all the time to make sure that the price of oil keep going up. So as a trader, you need to know those things. It's easy. You need to know what price is OPEC like regulated to be the buying price or the selling price. Once you're able to get that, you'll now be able to know the point to buy and the point to sell. Another factor we look out for is today factor, demand and supply. So it talks about the supply of oil, the ones available for trading. You know what I mean? The supply of oil, the ones available for trading, not the one in storage. Because oil is a commodity, it's a physical commodity. So the quantity of it determines the price, unlike currencies. So what we look out for in trading oil are three things: demand and supply, politics inside it, and of course, other natural disasters and other things. Then concerning the news or politics, we use oil price, we use Bloomberg.com to extract information. For example, look at what is happening. What is here now? They say OPEC energy minister to discuss production quota compliance. Trying to so if you go in here, it will not be something that we pack the oil now, but I'm just giving you an example of the news. Now they say the global crude oil shipment rise ahead of OPEC supply boost. So global crude oil flows increase in March, driven rise in export from Brazil, Canada. So these are the news you could see on oil. So from oilprice.com, you can be able to get those information. But in Forex, you can be going to other Forex websites where you see more of news concerning Forex, interest rate, GDP, other things you may need to know concerning Forex. So each of these instruments you are trading has where you can go and get their fundamentals. Is that all right? Now, but this particular issue here, OPEC energy minister, could also be a significant information that may spike the price of oil based on what will be the outcome of this agreement or whatever thing they discuss. It can impact the oil. Now, this particular thing now is politics. So it can influence the price of oil. Now, here is EIA website. That is where we used to get it from. EIA, we used to get the supply report. Currently, the previous one is no more here because another one is coming up in the next. Of course, I told you next by 3:30, which is the next 10 minutes. So it's now counting on seconds. Within by second time, another time will come. Film, I don't know if Films is here. Please, I think you're in the United States. This should be your time, right? So 3:30 is our own time, while 10:30 is the New York time.
Yes, sir. But I'm not in Eastern time, so it's going to be 9:30 my own time. But
Okay,
this
that's
is
your
New
own
York
time.
time, and this is
Yeah,
New York time, Eastern time.
yeah. So technically and fundamentally, we are on the New York session as we speak. So we are all here for oil. I don't know if anyone is not having his own forex chart ready. Now, this is the chart we are going to work on. Crude oil chart. We have Brent, we have WTI. So depending on your broker, go and check your broker and check your price. You know, we told you can use any broker you want. We are buying. It's not that we bought yesterday. That position is still on. Hey, my platform is not even open. Okay, it's open. Where is it?
Okay, Oguchi, I thought you said we should exit all oil. And you are
Yeah,
still
so
on.
of course it should exist because of we have started trading since. I've left that one. I told you yesterday that I just opened one's volume. That one I opened with you. We have closed it in our company since. You know what I mean? But I told
Okay.
you guys to leave because of inventory is coming. But the account, this account are big account, so we could just like keep a position there open, like maybe a small volume of position. Now look at it. Do you understand? So it shouldn't use it to judge because of, account control are not the same. Look at the position. I
Okay.
open it, I just leave it there. But that one we open it here. I can see them all. You know
Yes,
that
yes, yes.
with us, we open trade, we agreed to open trade at buy at 68. That was about last week.
Yes, you're right, sir.
Yeah, we have all closed it. So that's why I asked you guys to close it. That was the one I was referring to.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So now we're now waiting to see what's gonna be the outcome. This outcome now we decide whether we should buy the oil or not. We have about 8 minutes. If you have any question you want to ask us, you can easily ask. This is live account here. The one I'm showing you on my this thing on this one is a demo account. But I use it more for analysis because it gives me more information than MT5. I want to give you, I'll show you MT5 because you guys like, oh, which screen are you seeing there? Do you see my MT5 now?
Yes, so I'm seeing the MT5.
Okay, I just want to be sure I'm sharing the right screen. Yeah, so this one is one I use in teaching. I launched this platform in Nigeria 7 years ago, but it's one of the best platforms. It's more expensive than MT5. But it has more distance. It's used on Poland exchange. On Poland exchange.
Boss.
Yeah.
So you said you placed the trade when you entered the oil trade, it was like 68 something. So you mean to say that you've been holding that oil all this time?
Yeah, yeah. We can hold trade for
Jesus.
6 months. I've held a trade for 3 years. Check my LinkedIn. I shared it there. I placed a trade we placed during the pandemic. We didn't close it, I think last year, 2023. I held a trade for 3 years. Yeah, for 3 years.
So you just have you have a major trade you live for long, and the other small ones are like
Yeah.
hedging just in
Yeah,
case.
yeah. We do hedging, we do long-term trade. I had to trade for 3 years, not just one account, multiple accounts. Even my neighbor, she left her account of $400, leave it. It's my next door neighbor. She worked with NPA, Nigerian Port Authority. Then she left it an entire Ponzi scheme, Omega Pro. Those of you that are entering one Ponzi scheme now that is running, I don't want to talk about it because this video is on air. You guys should be careful. I'm not saying it's not a paying, but you just have to be careful. And don't compare, come and compare Ponzi with trading. I'll be asking some questions and see the question you ask some points, you'll be asking it here. So she left her own $400. I just placed trade on Euro US, leave it there. So after like 2023, I showed her the account. The account had covered 1,000 something. I mean, from she funded 500, the market dropped. She funded 500, grew the account to 800, the market dropped to 421. She left it. I placed Euro US, leave it for like 3 years. Because that time, Russian whatever now invaded Ukraine, and the price came down. I told them to buy now, that the price of dollar is to euro. The price of euro to dollar is less than the price of euro is less than $1. They should buy it because it was 0.9, very low. And you know, euro US is a very liquid currency. Then the market started going up. So he started trading since that time till 2023. So when I shared it with her, she shouted, asking, wait. Do I mean that they can place a trade, leave you for even a week? I said, yes. He said, when she learned from iMarket Life, that was not what they taught her. That she didn't even know that she can place the trade and leave it for the whole day. I'm not discrediting iMarket Life, because they made trading popular too to people, but that was not how her own mentor taught her. They taught her quick trading. You know what I mean? They taught her quick trading. They didn't taught them that they can keep a trade for a long time. I know the strategy is to make sure you build more commission for, of course, you know what I mean. But I'm not teaching you those things. I'm teaching you how to make profit. Just take note, because you paid for it, you bought a ticket. I will give you anything that you want to give. That's why I told you I'm not interested in your profit you're making with your broker. So use any broker you want. You know. So
I have a question.
Okay, ask a question.
I sent you something on Instagram. I'm seeing a different oil on my own chat.
No, send it
Commodity.
here. The person on Instagram is our virtual assistant. It's not me. As you can see, I'm here. I have a VA that chat on Instagram. So it's only sometimes I chat in the night when I'm free. But when I'm at work, if you check very well, anytime chat us on Instagram, somebody must respond to you. And it means that somebody there all the time. Send it here. Or just tell us the price, please. Are you with me? Your voice is inside. I can't hear you. I don't know if someone else can hear him, but I know that you're speaking, but it's not really loud. Let me plug my charger. So at the same time, we have 3 minutes to the market. So what we are discussing now is this. Currently, there's no much for strong information on oil, like strong fundamental on oil. So basically, what I mean by there's no disaster or issue. So basically, we're still going to consider the factors we are using on ground, the one we used last week, which is demand and supply. Demand is increasingly coming up in oil, and also the supply curve that happened last week. That was how the price went up. Now, in the next 2 minutes, this thing will come up. So what we're going to do is this, assuming I'm seeing only US oil on my. Yes, it's based on your broker. Check the price. Oil is oil, depending on the where. I think US oil is grouped under WTI. Okay, UK. Okay, UK US. So UK US is grouped under Brent. So check the price. The price could be this. Could be 74.42 or something like that. You know what I mean? The price could be 74.72. If you guys are quiet, I will assume that you are confused about what I'm saying. So in the next 1 minute, which is 54 seconds, the report will be out. What matter come to the, okay, 74.27. Yeah, so it's just the difference between the spread. My own broker is giving me 74.38. So yours 71.19. 71.19 could be WTI. 71.19 is WTI. Yours 71.19. So if there are more supply, the price of oil may continuously, if there are lesser supply, the price of oil may continuously going up. That's what you have to take note. It's coming in the next few seconds. Then if there are more supply, the price may come down more. You know what I mean? So, but we consider the both factors before we place our trade. This is life now. Yeah. So it's 3:30, it has loaded. Let me check it. So there's an increase, there's a supply, which is 6 million supply. So on this note, we have to go into sell. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There is 6 million supply. It means that there are more supply surge. So what I will do here, I will come to this place. You to make sure you follow your risk. Understand, because I didn't teach you trading, so I've not taught you risk management, but people I'm teaching, I'm teaching them risk management. Then you could come in here and hit a sell order, beam sell.
Where are we going to put our stop loss, boss?
It's 250. I use 250. If you want to use my stop loss, you use, but you can use your own. You know, my stop loss is 2.5% risk on each trade, which give me 250. I want to place trade on some of our big accounts, which I will not share with you guys. If you have a question, just tell me now. Oh, I'm so sorry. I muted myself and I was saying, I was saying, did anyone understand what we just did? This is 6.2 million barrel of oil supply from the previous week. It's also excluding those that is in reserve. So it means it can trigger a huge drop on oil. It can most likely like trigger a drop. So what you will do, who asked me about that stop loss? You please, you hit your trade. Let me close this once. Then you hit your trade and come to your SL. Here, put minus 250, minus 250. My platform will show me how much I will most likely risk. So what I will risk will be $5,796. That's my risk. Then I applied it.
So our take profit should be 500.
I don't take the take profit is yearly monthly thing. This is April, right? So
Yes,
our
sir.
take profit is 500 pips. So we may expect it to drop to this point. We're expecting it to drop to this point. Let me share with you. Expecting to drop to this point. 68. So this is 71. 71.15, 70.15, 79.15. We're expecting to drop at 300 pips drop, or minimum 200. So if you give it 200 now, you know that you are holding that means your target for the month will remain 300. But for the sake of those who bought our ticket for live trading, you're targeting 1,000 people, so we are owing you more.
So we can do both to BTI and Brent, Abi?
Yeah. So then you can compound their pips and get more. But I want you to understand why we are doing what we are doing. Do you understand the reason? People talking to me are people who are already with us for long. I want to hear from those who just joined us for live trading. If you are confused, please just let us know.
Hello.
Yeah.
No, please, I have a question. I don't, I'm just a new person on your platform, so I don't really understand the essence why we are showed us. You talked about 6 million plus, so I don't know the reason why we are selling.
Are you on our tickets trader or a
Yes.
paid trader for our training?
I'm on your ticket, sir.
Oh, okay. So we assume that anybody who come for that ticket is already a trader with you are trading together live. That's what we don't really teach. We just go to live trading. In the morning, we have some classes for teaching, but not just for you, not for you. Now, we buy and sell oil using demand and supply. We also use politics, which is fundamentals. The same way in forex, we buy and sell on forex using economic needs such as interest rate, unemployment, blah, blah, blah. You know, a lot of factors that, and again, we use technical analysis as well. Even in oil too, we use technical analysis, which is related to price action. And also, of course, those support and resistance is also a valid point. Do you understand? So today, Wednesday, is another day we trade oil. And oil is a commodity. It's not a currency. So it's something that's physical. And a physical goods control what you are doing online. Online is just a mirror. So now that news was released by Energy Information Administration, or which is EIA. And what we got now was 6 million barrel that was supplied. There's an increase of supply, which is 6 million barrel supplied globally for trading. Globally for trading. Do you understand? So on the forex factor, last week was minus 3 million. Minus means there was a shortage of supply. The price went up. Look at the price. The price went up from within here, it went up. Do you understand? Now, as price went up today, there are more supply. Remember, from today, OPEC plus will be increasing supply, according to what was announced early last month. I don't know if any one of you can know that news. Because if you're a trader, I'm sure you should be able to know some of these things small. So OPEC announced by today that they will stop the production cut agreement and be supplying and producing in their full capacity. That may be one of the reasons why 6.2 million barrel of oil was supplied to the international market for trading. And this now is what investors, which is traders, me and you are the investors, who use to make their decision. Me and you, either you trade on CFD, on future, or on spot. This is what we use to make decision. Since there are more supply, people may not want to buy more. People may want to sell, and the price will drop. So because of that, we say, okay, let's place a sell because of this thing now. Because of that, because of the inventory report was oversupply, like there are more increase in supply. Demand and supply. Do you understand now?
Yes, sir.
So because of that now, one of you asked me, where are we targeting stop loss? I said I'm using 250 pieces because on my own trading, I risk only 2.5% or 2% of my money. I don't risk up to 5. So and that 2.5 will give me 250 pips. So what I have to do, I come to my own trade and put 250. You now, you may want to use my risk, or if you have your own risk, fine. But what matters is following the market, understanding where the market is going, whether the market is going to rise or fall. So that 250 pips now, let me check the price you give to me on my chart.
Okay, I see what that
That 50 pips gave me Give me 73.74. I don't know if our PA have updated the people on that are not here.
I'm learning how to trade oil.
74 point, let me check it again.
I'll just focus
73.74. Let me share it with you.
on-
73.74, which is here. I mean on Brent, 73. My 250 bills is somewhere here, 73.74, somewhere here. So which is this price? Somewhere this price. So 74, but this is 87. So 74 should be somewhere here. And you know that, Felix, I don't know who I should talk to. You know that oil can easily fall down than to rise. In fact, almost every market can easily fall down rising. Do you understand why we are selling now?
Yes.
So now on that note, you can now sell. Do you understand?
Hello,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
You are placing from your own risk management. Your stop loss is 73.87.
No, 74. The 74 is around here. Around that 87. No, 74 and 87 is almost similar. It's about maybe 10 pip different.
Okay.
It's somewhere here. Because my own trade, I know that some of you may be high risk traders. I'm not a high risk trader. It's not that high risk trader is a bad strategy, but me, I don't want to be losing money like that again. So it's around here. 73.74 is around here. As you can see, it's almost covering that 87. You know what I mean? Look at it. Look at it. You see 76 there, right? So I use PIP, not price.
Okay, sir.
I think I also have it here on this thread. 71. Okay, this is WTI 71. Where's SL? Open price, market price, close. Wait, I think I had SL on this market. Okay, there's no SL. Okay, let me show you. Why? There's no SL in this market. What are you seeing here? Let me put your eye on something.
WTI futures. Futures contracts.
No, would you complete?
On NYMEX execution.
Is New York Mercantile Exchange. I think I've told you the guys the way we trade through exchange, right?
Yeah.
The broker we are using. So I using where the flow is coming from.
Yes.
All the broker we use on commodities, we don't use dealing desk. We use broker that give us flow from exchange. So the other broker we use a broker that give us flow from Chicago from Chicago Exchange. This Chicago Exchange now I forgot. The name keep coming. CME. Now we have done that. It is assumed to us if inventory is high, the price of it can affect supply. It can affect demand and the price will drop. But not in all cases. That's why risk management must be there. So when we place trades like this, what we used to do, we now go to the news to know whether there will be a breaking news that will support our trade or that will go against it. Now, what are you seeing here?
US crude inventories climbed 6.2 million barrels.
That's on the news, right?
Yes, sir.
You see, they say that what we are seeing on the forest and on the news is already talking about it. That is a there is crude oil inventory. The EIA crude oil inventory climbed. It means there are more supply.
Yes.
Now, so it means that what we are doing is what the world is doing at the same time. So now, because of this thing climbed, the supply climbed, the price may fall. Do you understand? Then,
Yes,
but
sir.
there's also another problem we are seeing here. They say Russian expand hot of oil export capacity in the Black Sea. There will be some counter that may come in and counter your analysis. So that's why. But now they have not, the price never fall. Understand, the price have not fallen. But inventory has confirmed, the news has confirmed what is happening. It's to show you that the world is following everything. The newspaper are following whatever EIA is doing and all of that. So we have already placed the trade. What we have to do is to wait to see if the price will go accordingly. There are some times that the price may not go like that. The news can say that oil refuse to drop despite oversupply. Or if it's something that they're expecting to rise, they say oil price refuse to rise despite this. They may not give a reason why it refuse to rise. That's why risk management must be there. Any question, anyone who struggles with trading, let us know. If you let us know, we assume that you're following us up. Because the market is still fresh. You're not missing anything. You're struggling to place a trade. By legal right, you paid for it. So we have to let you know how to place a trade. You're struggling to understand the analysis. You have to ask us. We will help you analyze and understand the analysis. So let me answer. While waiting for your question, I want to check. Sorry, any question? Let me be sure you guys are following up. Kadri, are you following up? Or Obianuju, are you following up? Are you trading? Do you need any challenge, any issue? Eddie Young, are you following up? I'm just answering randomly because I've seen your number, your names here. Is your
Thank you, sir. I've entered the trade. Good afternoon, everyone.
Okay, are you following those analysis, right? Now,
yes, sir.
So what we want you to know is not just the trade. I want you to know the reason behind what you are doing, what you are doing. So we don't want you to speculate it.
Hello, good afternoon. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So do you know the reason why we did what we did now?
No, sir. I just listened to your interpretation of the news.
Okay. So what did you understand about it?
That we'll have to check on Bloomberg.com and on oilprice.com and check the previous price and the current market price. But I did not understand how we decided on a sell position.
Perfect. So how we decided on a sell position is the report from the EIA. The report
Okay.
from the EIA. You see this report here? Can you see that?
No, sir, he hasn't shown yet on the screen.
What am I sharing with you guys? Yeah, I'm
I
sharing
can see
this.
your screen, sir.
Yes,
Yeah.
I can see it now.
So can you read what I highlighted? Okay, sorry. Let me highlight from here.
Yes, sir. You said increased by 6.2 million barrels from the previous week.
Yeah, it means there are more supply. There are more increase. Now, here was previous week. Here. What can you see here? Here.
Yes, sir, I see minus 3.3 million.
Now, and here now, you saw 6.2 million, right?
Yes, sir.
It means that there are more addition because 6.2 is bigger, which is 6.2 million, which is this one, is bigger than minus 3. No, be so.
Yes, sir.
It means that the crude oil available for trading globally this week, there is a supply, like more increase of 2.2 million from the previous week.
Yes, sir.
Now, so because of that, we use the law of demand and supply. So when there are more supply, it may trigger. When there are more supply, it may trigger demand to drop.
Hmm.
Do you understand? When there are more supply, it may trigger demand to drop. And when there are lesser supply, it may trigger demand to rise. It's like iPhone. You're a lady. I know that ladies like iPhones. And the iPhone 16 is selling at almost 2 million, right? And people are still buying it. You guys are buying it back to back. No, so.
Yes, sir.
Now, if the supplier of iPhone now supply, if the supplier of iPhone now supply this iPhone, okay, let me put it this way. If supplier of iPhone in Nigeria, let's say they have to supply about maybe 10 containers every month. But all of a sudden, they only supply only 2 containers. We remember the market demand in Nigeria requires 10 containers of iPhones. Or let's say 10 million pieces of iPhone to be circulating every month because of high demand. Now, only for them to only supply only 2 million. What will happen to the dealers on iPhone? Will they not rush that 2 million to buy a pick? Or they will relax? I'm asking you.
They will want to buy more.
Because only 2 million was supplied instead of 10 million. And again, they may ask the iPhone dealer, how far? Why did you supply only 2 million? They will tell you there's no iPhone globally. This one, they even struggle to get this 2 million and send to Nigeria. Believe me, those iPhone dealers will go and quickly buy that iPhone because the price may hit 2.2 or 2.5. Now, but a situation where they've supplied 50 million, that's iPhone is not everywhere. The dealers would like to buy more because they already have enough and the price will drop.
Okay.
So the demand and supply matrix works. It works in forex, but forex traders find it in forex trading. it's not always difficult for them to predict it exactly because there are a lot of factors that influences forex. But in commodities, it's easy. So because of that, now we have 6 million barrel supply against threat minus threat. And the market that was supplied last week also went up, which is 2 point, almost like took the market from here. I don't know whether you guys have been trading oil before, but just follow up. Since you're a trader, it will be easier for you to understand, unlike somebody that's not new. It took the market from here, took it up to this point. Now we now have more supply at this price. So we assume that the price may drop. So may drop to this point. That's our analysis, at least back to 68. We are not going to allow you drop to this point because here is the base for the year. Here is the base for the year. So relatively, the market is still very low because there's 679 oil price here. That's 677. So the market may drop. That's one of the reasons why we place a sell. Me, I place my sell. So me, I place my sell and put an SL here.
So I'm not seeing your screen. I'm just seeing this.
Who has not seen my screen? Let me see what I'm sharing. Whether I'm sharing something. No, I'm sharing the same screen. It's probably up to you.
I'm just
Good
seeing just.
afternoon, Mr. Uche.
Sorry?
Good afternoon, Mr. Uche. I have a question. This is Isioma.
Okay, but are you guys seeing my screen?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
I am.
Okay, somebody was not seeing it. If you're not seeing it, it could be a network. My friend that said that he's not seeing it.
Like I'm just seeing just you talking, but I can't see your own screen.
That is a setup. Okay, let me off my camera to know if you can see me. If you can you see the screen now?
No, I can't. I'm just in your profile picture.
I think maybe you should log out and log in again.
It's a setup. Others are seeing it, so it's not from me. Can we say kindly open full chat? Okay, can you see? Okay, like this. Someone asked me for open full chat. You know that our time is almost up. We have spent 1 hour, 30 minutes. Okay, 1 hour, 15 minutes. Something like this. So because of that, we assume that the price will drop. That is one of the reasons why we place the sell. Kindly open full chat. Yeah, the chat is open now. You want to ask a question? You can ask a question now.
Yes, sorry, I haven't traded oil before. On my broker, I can see UK oil and US oil. I don't know which commodity you're trading now.
They are the same. UK oil is Brent, which is this one. US oil is WTI. So check the price. Yeah, this one is 71.33.
Okay.
While Brent
Okay.
will be a bit higher. Brent will be 74. So it will not be the same 33. It could be similar, maybe 10 people or 20 people different.
Okay.
So I have a question.
Okay. So someone wanted to ask a question. Have you asked your question?
Yes, I just did.
Oh, okay. I don't want to ask a question. Okay, who else? Go ahead, my friend.
Yes, sir. So fundamentally, there is 6.2 million supply increase in the crude oil.
Perfect.
Which will spark a sell or which has increased the supply and will reduce the demand. That's fundamentally.
Don't use the word will. Say which may.
Which may cause a sell, which may cause a sell and may reduce the demand.
Yes.
So I wanted to ask, now that we know fundamentally that there is an increase in the supply of oil, is there, like, what is your technical confirmation? Do you use technical confirmation or like candlestick confirmation to indicate that, okay, technically it is confirmed also that we are going to sell, or you just use only fundamentals to take your decision?
Technical. On this one, we didn't use technical because of technical is no more needed here. Where there are some situations we consider technical in oil, and that situation is when it has to do with price action.
Yes.
Let me show you because I wanted to open something. That's why I off the this thing. the screen. So I think you can see my screen now.
It's still sharing.
So kind of you see that okay, this is the one of from EIA. Can you read here, please, my friend?
I'm listening to you, sir. I'm here. You're on investing.com.
Yeah, can you read this place for me?
It said if the increase in crude oil inventories is more than expected, it implies weaker demand and is bearish for crude prices. And the same can be said if a decline in inventories is less than expected. If the increase in crude oil is less than expected, it implies greater demand and is bullish for crude oil prices. Now, the same can be said if a decline in inventories is more than expected.
Yes. So that's exactly what we acted now.
Okay.
We acted based on demand and supply, not based on technical analysis.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. And now, with the situation where we consider technical analysis is like this. When the price is extremely low, let's say this market is low. For example, let's say we saw it here. As you can see, I mean, we saw the market here, very low, like very much low. And you're supplying 6.2. Personally, I will not sell. I will buy.
Okay.
Because it was supplied at a lower price. And what you supply is a high demand product. Then I will buy. But if you supply at a higher price, I will consider selling.
Okay, sir.
So technically, that's one technical. I will not check where the price is on the chart, technical chart. So it could be on, resistance or on support level, very low. And you're supplying, like, let's say I use a phone dealership business. I deal on phone. iPhone is a hot demand, and you supply it at a low price. I will buy. I will even buy all your container, because I know that people will definitely come and buy it from me. Do you understand? So use this psychology in your business, in your trading. You become a profitable trader. Trading is not hard. Don't add emotion to the chart. No.
Okay, sir.
As you can see, it's dropping gradually. Let me check. If you put it on short time frame, you may see more of the movement. Although we don't use short time frame to trade, unless you put it maybe on 1 hour, it may drop. It's dropping, but by tomorrow or Friday, it will trade more. It will trade more. Yeah, it's dropping. Then we keep checking on the news, try to know why the dropping is not fast. It's not like hitting it the way we want. So we'll keep checking on the news why the drop. It could be because of the counter issue we are seeing from Russia now that may delay the dropping. It could also be because of the meeting the OPEC is having with what we saw on oil price. So let's see, but we have done what we're supposed to do on demand and supply, using it to trade oil. Any other question? I'm ending the meeting. For those of you that want to trade with us, you're open to join us. If you like our trading approach, fine. If those of you that are very much busy, that you can keep doing manual trading, you could use automation. For those of you that want to set up account, a good trading account, you are also welcome to join us. Any other question, please? And any confusion, if you are confused, just type to so that we know the level where you are.
Mr. Archie, please, in case there's any counter news and we are not aware, kindly post. We can follow your post.
Yeah. We'll definitely post it. Yeah. Sometimes this may happen. People on exchange have not triggered, but they're the one triggering the thread. It's not us. So maybe they may be waiting to see some things before they can trigger the thread. So it will be like let them know the outcome of the OPEC compliance, whether they're going to agree to call production. For now, look at what that news we mean. If OPEC now agree to cut the production, I mean to comply with production cut agreement, and the price will fall more drastically. Our stop loss is, we put stop loss at 250 pips. So you can put stop loss there, but make sure it's in line with your amount of money you're trading, and also in line with your volume. We share the business plan with you guys. So we still want to know, you don't need to be with us and still lose money or lose the capital. We still want to know the kind of volume you're trading, how much money you have. We just have to know this, and that's why you have to WhatsApp us, you have to let us know. So we'll know the kind of people we are dealing with, whether you're a big trader or medium trader or small trader, so that we won't give you analysis, you go and use big volume and trade it. That big volume will be bigger than what you have on your account. So here you need to learn a new strategy and add it to the one you have. Do you understand? Like if you are struggling to place a trade, you could chat us too. We can help you, and you're able to place the same trade like properly. If you place the same trade and you want us to check the parameter, you could still do a screenshot, send to our WhatsApp. Once we see that you are our ticket holder, we'll give you assistance. Then those of us who paid us for training, we have 1 month training, 6 month training, and a 1 year training. So if those of you that paid us for training, you can always book a review. I'm having a review in the next 30 minutes from somebody from Canada. They booked me, and it's not even here. It's supposed to have joined this meeting too, so that I could just switch with him. So it's a one-on-one review. You are allowed to book a review with us too. I can either me or any of our team can have a review with you. If you're trading the same instrument I'm trading, it's possible that I will be able to be the one to give you the review. Then you could pay for our training. We have different training fees here. If you want to properly learn trading, asset management, wealth management, how to be an institutional trader, and how to also advance your own trading career as a retail trader. So here is our website. You can see the list of all the courses we offer, and they're not expensive. You can be able to afford them from $50 to $2 million or something. Yeah, to be $5,000. You could have 1 week training, 2 weeks, whatever, for training. It's different from what we're doing. We are doing live boot camp with us. It's different from training. Training is different from trading. Yeah, but sometimes we merge them together. So I have to end it here. If you have any other question, which is no more coming, please let me know. And we're following those trades we have placed now on and see how far they will go. If anything change, we'll let you know. Yeah, if anything change, we will let you know. On Friday, don't forget, we are going into forest using non-farm payroll and everything. So we'll come on oily. We'll jump in the class 30 minutes so that we can explain non-farm payroll on our own terms. It may be different from the way you'll be hearing it from your own terms. That's why we have to join early. So we explain it first before we enter the market. Do you understand? I hope that's okay for now, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's go back to work. I'm still at work. So do have a lovely day.
You too. Thank you, sir.